There was this great and powerful samurai who came to a small village one day, and he had met the villagers, and he was staying in an inn. He stayed the night, and the following morning he came out fully armed in his armor and sword, and a young boy was playing in the dirt next to him. And he sat down next to him and was looking up the mountain, and he seen all the villagers going up the mountain past the clouds, and they would come back down just before dusk. And he looked over at the boy. He said, "Boy," and he said, "Yes, samurai, tell me, why do the villagers all go up the mountain?" And the young boy said, "Well, I'll tell you, samurai. Up on top of that mountain there is a young monk. He's about 30 years old. He always speaks from his heart, and he never goes wrong. And they go up there all the time and get their advice on how to live, and then they come back down." "Has this monk ever been anywhere? Has he ever been in any wars? Have you ever known him to travel?" "No." "Well, I have been all over the world, sailed the 7 seas, and have been in many wars and never known defeat. They should come to me." The young boy says, "Oh, great samurai, I think you should go see the monk. He'll help you." That samurai was so insulted by what that boy said, he got up, and he cuffed the young boy. The boy tumbled and got up crying and ran off. And he looked back saying, "You need to go see that monk. You need to go see the monk." So he put his sword on and made sure he was fit. And he says, "I shall go and challenge this monk." So the samurai, he marches up, pushing people out of the way, angry at what the boy had seeded in his mind. And he went up to the top of that mountain, and when he got up there, there was this beautiful little cove, and there was this big boulder, and this young monk was sitting on it, just praying. And all the people were all around a circle, and the young monk says, "You there, samurai?" "Yes, monk." "I see you have come here." "Indeed, I have. I have been waiting for you." "I have come here to challenge you, monk, because you have bewitched these people into thinking you are something great and highly trained when you have never been anywhere. I have come to put this to rest." "I see. Well, before you challenge me, may I challenge you to a question?" "But of course, ask me anything." The monk simply said, "Tell me, samurai, what is heaven and what is hell?" "Why, that's absurd." "Really? Well, I think that you, samurai, are a disgrace." "Why?" That samurai got so mad, he drew his sword. And when he drew his sword, the monk snapped his fingers. "That, samurai, is hell." And the samurai put his sword back in, and he said, "And that, samurai, is heaven." The samurai dropped to his knees, and he said, "Oh, great monk, I can truly see that you definitely are a great teacher." And the young monk said, "But of course, I always speak from my heart, and I never go wrong." That is the story of war.